Thank you, Mr. President. The audio...
Another rough day on the stand for witness 356, the ninth prosecution witness testifying against Deputy President William Ruto and journalist Sh2m.
Over a period of 2 days, you received the equivalent of more than 600,000 Kenyan shillings, didn't you?
Yes, Your Honor, I received.
And you had been earning less than 100,000 Kenyan shillings per year, hadn't you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Witness, in 6 months, you received more than 20,000 US dollars, didn't you?
Yes, Your Honor, I received.
And receipt of these funds, this money, for housing and other benefits, is a major reason why you decided to involve yourself in this process. Isn't that right?
No, Your Honor. I didn't even know that I'll be moving to one place to another.
In the course of the journey that has led him this far, the witness came to know some of the organizations that Ruto's lawyer, Karim Khan, says provided protection to victims and witnesses of the post-election violence in Kenya. Organizations like the Center for Human Rights and Democracy, the Coalition Against Torture, the Anti-Torture Campaign Network, the Kalenjin Youth Alliance, also known as Kalia, and Good Samaritan International.
Are you aware that the benefits for witness protection that was being offered in the North Rift by these organizations was very substantial compared to the ordinary earnings of ordinary Kenyans in that area?
I object, Your Honor. I don't see how the witness can answer this type of question.
Sustained.
Are you aware that they receive funding from US aid?
I'm not aware, Your Honor.
The name of former U.S. Ambassador Michael Ranneberger popped up at this point, albeit in a closed session. Khan asked the witness if he was aware that the ambassador was actively involved in politics in the North Rift, seeking to persuade people to drop their support for William Ruto. The then U.S. envoy didn't stop there, according to Khan. He tried to get individuals to give evidence against Ruto before the ICC. The witness stated he wasn't aware.
Did you ever hear that US aid was particularly focused in trying to get evidence against Mr. William Ruto?
No, Your Honor.
Had you heard that US aid was trying to implicate him in the post-election violence?
I've never heard, Your Honor.
Or to act as a magnet for witnesses that would somehow blame him or people that were thought to be supporters of him?
I object, Your Honor. I object, Your Honor. That's the third time that the same type of question has been put to the witness, and clearly the witness has no information regarding U.S. ID.
I have a duty to put my case, and I'm saying the witness was part of a scam, and that's what the question was focused on, and he knew that other people were doing exactly what he did, which is putting forward false evidence.
U.S. aid's main conduit on the ground, according to Khan, was an organization known as Chemonix, with one Mark Lawler as its regional manager. He would partner with those human rights organizations which provided witness protection. The contact men in that endeavor, according to Khan, included Ken Wafula, Abubakar Juma, Jonah Ruto, George Bate and Thomas Ngetich, among others whose identity he did not reveal.
Are you aware that people including Mr. Ken Wafula, Mr. Abubakar Juma, and persons 12, 13 and 15 knew completely well that the stories they were receiving from individuals regarding Mr. William Ruto were false, but they took those accounts because they were getting money from US aid?
I'm not aware, Your Honor.
Are you aware, then, with this witness, that individuals, and please include yourself in this, put in exaggerated and false claims in Kenya with these organizations, claiming huge amounts of money for rent, school fees and allowances, and they were paid simply because the story they gave was one that was in demand by US aid and other organizations?
I'm not aware, Your Honor.
Moving on to another subject.
You like a drink, don't you, witness? When you used to drink, you drank until you were drunk.
I didn't drink till I was drunk or forget myself, Your Honor. I drank to a point that I feel that it's enough for me, Your Honor.
The witness has been testifying for almost 1.5 weeks now. 3 witnesses had been scheduled to testify before the trial chamber takes another break at the end of this week. Sylvia Chebet for Monday Special.